Welcome back, know-it-alls. Thanks for listening to the show, and as always, give us some feedback about what we are doing so we can make sure you're having a good time listening to us.
Welcome back, know-it-alls. Hope you enjoyed part 1 with Dora Cote. Welcome to part 2.
Hey.
Hello.
Dora's back. Okay, actually, she didn't leave.
They're not going to make me leave.
Or let you leave.
I have to bake. Somebody call my mom.
I was going to say, we've heard way too many things about what you can make.
Yes.
And so now I'll go out and get the ingredients, but unfortunately you are chained to my kitchen table.
You like chains?
Yeah. I was going to say,
This is uncomfortable. More like my fantasy.
I'm aware that nobody can see what's going on, but in the last episode, I just progressively kept getting closer to Dora, and I'm giving her probably these little bashful eyes of wow.
It's not real till you're playing feetsies with me, babe.
You're amazing. You make soup and biscuits and pies.
I do.
Where have you been my whole life?
Waiting impatiently.
I just want to eat more food and talk to you forever. But we only have about around a half an hour.
I don't even need to be here. I'm just going to narrate.
Yeah.
Now watch now as the two young females gaze across the table at each other.
Gazing.
Perhaps
Anyways.
the shirt of the one on the left will be removed shortly. Perhaps the one on the right.
Narrating. You David Attenborough?
I wish. God, he made a living off that shit. Can you imagine?
I know. But that's some weird narration for and then the female slowly takes off. It's not odd at all.
Slowly the one female takes the shirt off of the other female.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah,
that's the grit.
There you go. Anyways, I still have more questions.
I'm here.
I feel like we were talking about MasterChef. And we're talking about, you've been on it so many times you don't even remember what the episodes are called.
You find it awesome that they keep asking you back, or do you find it weird that they keep asking you back?
No, I love it. I love it because you kind of get a little let down when you don't win $100,000. Just saying.
Yeah,
and you get some people that get a little bit bitter about the process. They're like, I'd never go back on that show again. And that's not me. I'm like, yeah. They call me, I'm gone. Yeah, call me. I don't care. Yeah. Master Chef, call me. Let's go.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Yeah, I mean, I could see it in terms of if you don't win the prize, I mean, you get your hopes up, right?
Yeah.
But I don't watch a lot of reality TV shows, but in terms of competition, half of being famous at whatever you do, being known for what you do, is exposure.
That's right.
Right? You get national exposure. It's kind of amazing. You can,
You could be Bill Cosby. He's known for drugging and
exposure.
women, right? And he's known for it. Exposure.
Terrible.
He's pretty popular.
Terrible. Oh,
how often do you get to say, when you sell your pies and soups and everything else, you're like, from MasterChef Canada's Dora Cote.
That's right.
Here is.
Oh my God, I've said it far too many times.
And then you just add that extra $, and then an extra zero onto that.
That's right. You know me.
MasterChef Canada tax right there.
That's just adding value to the product, actually.
What's this line? What's this tax? That's the fuck you Dale tax?
Yeah,
Dale, we still haven't forgotten.
Yeah.
If I don't like who you are and I'm selling you a pie, you get the fuck you Dale tax.
Fuck you Dale tax. That's amazing. So would you, I mean, you said you would go back on whenever, so would you encourage, anyone to go on that show?
Absolutely.
It's a good experience no matter what?
If you're not shy, because you got to be able to talk on a dime. If you're not shy and you're ready to see yourself on TV, because that's another hard part, girls. Just going to say that right now. Just the camera does add about 50, 25 pounds. Just saying. But, honestly, anybody, you love cooking, you believe in yourself for cooking, I'd get the fuck on there. Why not?
Yeah.
What's it going to hurt? No. Yeah. What are they going to tell you? No. Or are you going to go out and have, the most incredible experience that you've never thought would be possible? Because It's something I'll never forget. No. I'm forever now on the internet. Thank God it was for cooking video. Just gonna say that right now, you know. I think my son's not very happy about it because he's caught in time at 9 years old, where he's just so cute, and he's like, I hate it when they show this. And they're like, oh, come on, you still loved your mom. What are you talking about?
And your asshole cousin, Christy, or whatever was there?
Lisa.
Do you remember her? Yeah, no, I don't. Yeah, because we don't see her, because she's a cunt.
Yeah, it's like on my little family table right here. That's exactly what I say.
So, I mean, other than the fucking cunts,
right?
Like Dale, I mean, are there still people that you keep in contact with?
Yeah, absolutely. I've made lifelong friendships for sure. Because you're almost like, and I'm not putting, you know, my dear old veterans out there, all the people in the military service, I'm not trying to disrespect, but man, we're in the trenches together.
Yeah.
You're in the trenches cooking. Yeah. And I know it's not the same thing, but it is the same thing because you're like
under pressure, different,
right? Yeah. But you did, like, you formed bonds because it was like you had each other's backs. When season 1, they took my phone away, so it was like 10 minutes. I had no phone, no contact, no internet, no nothing. Yeah. Now you just got these people, so you get along or you don't get along. Yeah, you know, there's been a few that have shoved some pretty big knives in my back, but there's been some really amazing people. Like Marita, I love you, Marita. She'd probably come on the show. She's a hot Trini. Yeah, you are, bitch. But yeah, no, I've made some incredible friendships, connections. Yeah. And they're some incredibly supportive people. That they all have the same kind of food dream. Like, food, I love. Food is my passion.
Mm-hmm. I feel you.
Love it. And it's just like, but sometimes, like, especially during this COVID bullshit, it ain't paying the bills. Yeah. You know, it's hard to make money in the restaurant industry unless you're owning the restaurant. Yeah. And it was like, at what point do you say, okay, passion isn't feeding my 17-year-old? Yeah. You know? So, back to plumbing you go.
I was thinking OnlyFans, but yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Listen, I don't talk about that on the podcast.
We've all got one, right?
Subscription only.
I was going to say, I feel like 2020 has been like 7 years packed into one. Oh, yeah. At this point, it's like, I don't even know how to define it, but everyone, I don't know, it started with everyone having a podcast and ended 2020 with everyone having an OnlyFans.
Just got nothing more to say than I can masturbate.
Can I make an OnlyFans that is just like, it's my body. I just Photoshop a teapot over my head in every single picture.
You know what I want to do? Is, have you seen those ones where, like, it's just the women just fucking eating? Yeah. And it's like the fucking worst table manners you've ever seen. Yeah. I want that. Yeah. I think I could do a real good job at it. Someone supplying Popeyes. I'm looking for endorsement. Popeyes or Mary Brown.
I've seen one where a woman just rubs her face on bread.
No, fuck off.
Yeah, she just presses her face into a loaf of bread.
I could do that.
She just keeps doing it till it's flat. She's fully clothed, but she just kind of keeps pressing her face.
Really?
These long videos of her like swiping her cheeks on it and just slowly pressing it down until it's
I could
flat.
Do this.
Why am I not making money?
Just sniffing
doing
it.
Weird shit.
What I could do is like,
you're not a hot.
I make
Asian
amazing
girl.
pie. I make amazing pie. What if I just like smash my face slowly into a pie?
No, what you do is you have you put the holes so the crust can breathe when it cooks, right? Yes. You put a little hole in the middle, and the little filling comes out a little bit. Just sit there and just lick it. Just wiggle your tongue on it, right? And
you know what? This is happening, everybody.
You break through the dry, crusty stuff after it's like cooked. It's got the congealed and then you get the gooey in the middle, and just sort of like tongue in and tongue out, and slowly the raspberry, the strawberry stuck to your tongue.
Thought about this.
And there's like a stream of whatever. I guess you can't do. Is there some sort of a creamy fruit? You can make a cream pie, like a pudding pie. Yeah. And then just have that just...
I think you cream pie, not a chocolate pudding pie.
No, do a chocolate cream pie. It's called the backdoor surprise.
The Plumber special.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, this is the first time I've seen Clay relax this whole time. He's finally got his idea. Yeah. He's been itching.
Yeah, it was...
That came out so fast. It does. So articulate.
It always does with me.
Like that. I'm taking mental notes right now.
Yeah. I was gonna say, he just wanted to get that idea out.
I'll have to make you some of my mini pies.
Yeah.
Or my mini pie cakins.
Hey, stop.
Sorry.
I'm getting, like with him in his video, I'm getting excited. I want mini pie.
Yeah.
I love pie so much. Like, I'm such a pie person over cake.
That's what got me onto TV. MasterChef Canada, my original, like, before TV cameras rolled, my strawberry rhubarb pie.
Yeah.
I was told it was the best pastry that the taster at the time had for years.
Wow.
So I was like, yeah, a minute. It was weird because it was like, we all met at the Delta Hotel in Calgary. I've made one pie. I got up at 1 o'clock in the morning. I was living in Rocky at the time. I got up at 1. I made a pie. And I drove to Calgary. And everyone's like, how many pies did you make?
How long was that drive?
Oh, 4 hours.
Okay.
4 or 5 hour drive. So then I was like, and they were like, how many pies did you make? I'm like, oh, this one. All right. And then, so then it was like, okay, guys, you've got 3 minutes to plate. And like this guy beside me is like building a fucking bridge out of salmon and apples. And this other guy's got something real fancy going on. And I'm literally like cutting a slice of pie. And I'm freaked out. I'm like, oh, I oversimplified it. I fucked up.
Yeah.
You know? And like, so.
And that's when you grab and start licking the middle.
Tongue in the fucking gelatin. Right?
Hired.
You will be on TV forever.
We have 23 seasons ready to go. You're in all of them.
But we're gonna save the chocolate pudding pie for the last episode. That's the finale. Yeah. No, it was an amazing experience because I totally was like, I fucked up.
Yeah.
I made pie. But then
you said earlier, right? You plating, you didn't understand.
No, nothing.
Presentation. It
didn't get to me. I didn't even bring a can of fucking whipped cream. That's how unprepared I was. Because they're like, don't make sure you have food that can't be heated because you're not gonna have anything to heat it with and all this other shit. So I was like, what's better than fucking pie?
Yeah.
No heating. So the first thing the taster said is like, what kind of pie did you make? I was like, strawberry rhubarb pie. Like scared. He's like, that's my favorite pie. And I'm like, oh,
I was going to say your mom. But so glad I said strawberry rhubarb.
And I already had my tongue half in her. Oh shit, the pie I meant, not your mom.
And then he pulls you in close and he whispers in your ear, that's my second favorite.
Terrible. But yes, pie.
Yeah, and he had it, and he was like, "You're on."
Yeah,
and the rest of the fucking people building a fucking food bridge.
I know, right?
They just sat there like, "What the fuck?"
Some chick baked a cake like out of a box. I don't know if you guys can taste the difference, but like box cake. I don't care if it's chocolate to the golden. It has the same taste profile, and just I think they're leavening agents. I don't know. I can taste a box cake from a fucking mile away. I can smell it too. So like when we were all like trying each other's stuff, I was like, no, you didn't. But she just put beet juice in it. Thought she was being all fucking smart. Taster's like, nope. Somebody just went and bought a cake. Like there was
what?
Yeah. And
okay, so you weren't bottom of the barrel.
No, I did think so.
They were sitting there like people were literally dropping plates out of their hands, shocked that you did good. Yeah. Like there were people a lot worse.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Like the fifth person's like, I don't have it here. I just called Skip. They're on their way. It's coming.
It wasn't even round back then. That's how old I am.
I got ribs from Boston Pizza. What?
Well, one guy made a lamb chop, but it was like so fucking raw that the taster was just like, I'm going to save myself the gastro.
I was going to say, you can't heat anything up, so just a cold, raw lamb chop.
Yeah.
That was smart planning.
Yeah, right? Like, brilliant. And then the guy that was building like a fucking bridge out of apples and salmon, all he'd made was a garlic aioli, which everybody is just a fucking sauce. Mayonnaise.
It's just mayonnaise.
It's just mayo. You whip it up, put some flavor in it. Aioli. Yeah. You know? So the guy's like, so did you can your own, smoke your own salmon? No. Did you grow these up? No. What did you make? This schmear. Oh my God. The worst cooking term ever. Just gonna say
schmear.
Schmear.
I like it.
No.
I worked with a guy, his last name was Schmear.
Ooh.
Yeah, worked at a movie theater.
Now, his first name was Pap.
Happy Schmear. He's only a grandfather.
Papa Schmear.
Happy Schmear.
That was the original name for Papa Smurf, and then they changed it.
Yeah. Happy Schmear. Papa Smurf.
Putting Smurfette on the table with some oil. I think I heard a story about this before.
Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm so excited right now.
So, I guess I mean, your specialty at that point was pie.
Yeah.
Is there anything, like, in terms of your baking, is there anything that you would say is, like, you know, we have your specialty, but anything, like, a secret ingredient or anything you like to bake with?
My most secret ingredient, I guess not anymore. Right,
well, let's be fair, we've got 2 listeners.
Yeah, okay, cool.
This is an exclusive by Dora Cote.
Fuck your fucking ears. Just like liquor. I cook with a lot of booze.
Yeah.
Like where most people won't put booze, I put booze. So, and it turns out super good. Cookies, booze.
Breakfast cereal.
Booze. Yeah. You don't need milk.
Out of milk. That's fine. Grab the rum.
Yeah. I just teach that brat how to make me drinks. He's got to learn the real world.
Yeah.
Pirates are captains. Captain Crunch. Rum makes sense. Booze.
Yeah, booze.
Or I usually, like, if a recipe calls for, like, a teaspoon of vanilla, I use a tablespoon. Yeah. Shit like that. You gotta with your flavors that you like. Mm-hmm. Pie crust. I put so much booze in my pie crust. It's not even funny. So my secret ingredient in pie crust, everybody, is Southern Comfort. You're welcome.
Really?
Yeah. Goes really good with fruit pies because of that orange.
Yeah.
Yum.
Say my mom just puts ginger ale. that's
it's all right. Mom's okay. I like that.
Throw some ginger ale in there. That's all I know. She's like, I was like, why? She's like, there's bubbles in it. It raises,
lightens it up a bit.
Yeah. She's like, there's bubbles. And I was like, all right,
Mom, this is right.
It's kind of gingery,
Yeah.
Whatever.
You're like, Mom, you're right. There is bubbles in this.
Yeah, you're right.
Fucking genius.
She doesn't understand why they work, but there's bubbles in it. It's exotic.
Even in barbecue sauces.
To audition, apply.
Sorry, my mom. Apply. She's like, what's your signature? Boiled broccoli and dry ass pork chop.
You're on.
Yeah.
And sometimes I add ginger ale to both of those things.
Because it's bubbly.
Because it's bubbly. Why? Because it's bubbly. What's the taste profile?
Ginger.
Bubbles. It's spicy bubbles.
Well, I'll put you on a level above aioli guy.
Yeah. But like even in like hollandaise sauce, I'll put beer. I put beer in my hollandaise. Yeah, bubbles.
It bubbles.
Not even fucking around.
Yeah, I was gonna say it bubbles.
Straight up true. Yeah. Makes it almost taste like a cheese sauce, which I'm so sorry.
That's
you
fine.
won't like.
Yeah.
But
that's correct. But it's not gonna stop me from trying it.
True.
Like this is a huge problem for me because I'm straight up. Like again, I love cooking stuff. Don't know a single thing about it. Love trying new stuff out. Won't follow a recipe, and so you're gonna find me a fucking liquor store tomorrow just buying a bunch of shit I'm never gonna drink.
Buy
I'm
sherry.
Gonna start pouring it into stuff.
Buy sherry, man. Yeah. It is the best.
Well, now I want to put booze in. Does booze work in cupcakes? Because my thing is cupcakes, so now I got to put booze in cupcakes.
So that salted caramel crown would be amazing in anything chocolate.
Yeah.
Anything chocolate.
Yeah.
Or even kind of like a gingerbready kind of flavor profile. When you got the nutmeg, the cinnamon, ginger.
Yeah.
You're fucking amazing in that too.
Yeah. I'm in. I need to make more cupcakes.
Yeah, babe. And icing. Really good new frosting.
Cupcakes. Yeah, it sounds like you want booze.
It's been a long month.
Tell me about it.
You're telling me I can fucking just like inject my food with booze? That's like 2 birds, 1 stone.
Yeah,
just get
right.
it in you.
Isn't that 1 in the hand, 2 in the bush? I don't know.
Get it in you. That's amazing. So I guess we're coming up to Christmas season.
Yeah.
Is there any like Christmas baking that you specifically like? Any special treats you do for Christmas?
I do my usual flair. Like I do really good Nanaimo bars. I do real good everything. Just saying.
I was gonna say first of all,
everything's awesome. I do really good butter tarts too, and then so pretty much it'll be shortbread, the usual shit. If I want to do something really special, I'll do a pie cakein, which are fucking amazing.
What?
I don't know what that is.
I was gonna say, explain.
A pie within a cake.
What?
Yes, it's true.
How?
Okay.
Well, I'm so good. Like,
buckle down,
girls. How do you cook a pie and then put it?
We're shoving ducks into chickens into turkeys and
turducken and pie cakein. Babe, I like putting things in things. You should know this about me.
There we go. I like to.
I'm still saying, bringing it back. I will give you a recipe for a toe fucking if you really.
Fuck, why not?
If you really want to try it.
Dora's secret ingredient isn't 1 pie in the cakein; it's 2 pies. And they're cream pies.
Yeah, right. Cream pie in the cake.
Actually, I will do a raspberry cream in a cheesecake, like a no-bake cheesecake. It's so good. One of my favorite flavor combinations is a sour cherry pie in a German chocolate cake.
Oh my god.
So fucking crazy.
Can you... you don't have to tell me the whole thing, but how?
Okay. All right, are we ready?
There's secrets here that you don't have to divulge, but I need to know how and I need to do this.
So when I first tried it out, I would suggest to you to do with a double crust pie. So I would try it out with a fruit pie that's got a top crust.
Yeah.
Cook the shit out of that pie. It cannot be underbaked. You got to make sure that the crust is good. If you've got a glass pie pan, Beautiful. Make sure it's nice and solid. Let it completely fucking cool. A springform pan. You know what those are?
No.
Okay, so those cake pans with the latch on the side?
Yeah, cheesecake pans.
Yeah.
I just know it was cheesecake pans.
Okay, cool. Yeah. We'll call it a cheesecake pan.
Yeah, thank you.
Springform pans.
Bring it down.
Bring it down.
You're up here, you need to bring down 5 notches.
Wait, the celebrity chef knows more than you about cooking? That's weird, right?
I didn't think she said that.
First of all, I think we just call it different names, Clay.
Yeah, right.
Said either
potato,
one was better.
potato.
Yeah, I was gonna say
sorry.
no one said either one was the better version. Right?
Right or wrong?
Cheesecake pan. That's not what it is. Shut the fuck up. Use your real name. You saw in her eyes.
Fuck up, Dale.
She saw in her eyes. She was ready to spit on her back of her hand and bitch slap you. So that
I was just gonna lick it gingerly.
Yeah.
So that you would learn the name of whatever the.
I've already forgotten.
Cheesecake pan.
Springform.
That's okay. I don't judging.
Yeah.
So you wax line that cheesecake pan.
Yeah.
I'm gonna help you out here.
I got it.
We're here together.
I got the wax line. I got it.
Okay, so you line it with wax paper, parchment paper.
Yeah.
My bad. Put your pie in there. Now, if you were doing a cheesecake around a pie, you'd have to do your crumb layer on the bottom first. Bake that off. Put your pie on that, and then fill it with filling.
Yeah.
But to start off, I would just do a nice, good cake batter. So then you get your oven piping hot, ready to go. Your pie's in the springform pan. Pour the batter all over the pie and fill it up.
That doesn't seem right.
It's right.
It seems
it's so right. I'm going to lead you to my Instagram page.
Yeah, absolutely.
Go check that out, babe. There's some sliced open pie cakins, and you can see.
Oh my God.
They're amazing. And so then you just bake the shit out of it. But you do have to bake it a little bit longer. Yeah. And that's why that pie needs to be fully cooked, because you don't want it to affect the cooking of the batter.
Yeah.
And it'll take a little bit longer. But the results are...
But it doesn't overcook the pie because it's in the center.
Sort of cooked. It's covered in the perfect heat medium, water.
Okay, yeah.
It doesn't get overcooked at all. And then if you get to do a nice good egg wash on it, like on a good pie, you want a nice crispness. You're going to put that egg wash and a little flake of sugar on there.
Yeah.
That's kind of like your protector.
Yeah.
And by the time you're eating a pie within the cake, you're not really concerned about anything else besides getting that piece in your mouth. Yeah. You're not really concerned.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely. Or I make a caramel apple pie, which is amazing inside of a cheesecake.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So good. And I make mini ones. Because I do mini pie bites.
Yeah.
I've had them.
Yes.
They're delicious.
I felt like you zoned out for a little while. We're literally just daydreaming.
No, I'm just imagining different cake and pie combinations.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking, I wonder, all of them.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
I want
Because I remember...
I want something like a lemony pie with like a pineapple something cake.
Yeah, it'd be amazing.
Amazing.
Yum.
I'm just dreaming.
Yeah, right? It's literally your imagination.
See, it's combinations you wouldn't think work, right? It's just, I remember being at a McDonald's in Germany, and I ordered a vanilla milkshake, which I never do because they're boring as shit.
Yeah.
But I ordered the apple pie shot. So they threw in one of their apple pies that they use for baking a pie, and they blended in their blender.
Now I want that.
And I was drinking an apple pie caramelly vanilla milkshake. I'm just sitting there at the airport at McDonald's in, I don't remember which city it was in Germany, but just waiting to catch my flight to Toronto. I was like, that was the greatest decision I've made on this entire trip, was to get the shot of apple pie in the vanilla milkshake.
I have a question about McDonald's milkshake that you had that time. Did it come out just as violently as the pear milkshake?
I didn't even contemplate drinking it.
Yeah.
Because I knew that it could never, ever compare to what that other pear milkshake did to my body.
Yes.
And every toilet for the next 2 days. I was like, it'll always be subpar compared to that, so I'm good.
You're good.
That pear milkshake will haunt us forever.
Haunt us because we can't get another one.
Nothing will be like, hey, do you want to record a podcast today? No, I'm going to toilet all day. Oh, pear milkshake? No, we're not even close. It's pretty bad, but that's
bad. It's not pear milkshake.
On a 1 to pear milkshake scale, it's like a 5.
Wait, you have a podcast? What are your episodes about? It's like, we have this one called the Pear Milkshake. I highly recommend you listen to that one.
Yeah.
It'll grab your attention, and you'll keep listening.
My goodness. I'm like drooling a little bit. I think in previous episodes, we have talked about food, and we talked about like our top 5. If you could eat 5 foods for the rest, but only those 5 foods for the rest of your life.
And you can't change them. Like
that's it.
Okay. If it's, butter chicken, you get butter chicken.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is it?
Yeah, what do you think? 5. I know it's on the spot. I had to think of mine before we recorded.
So this isn't like a meal, where you pick your rice or potatoes. It's a thing.
Yeah, no.
Thing.
Yeah. Clam chowder, number 1.
All right.
New England. The one with the cream, not the tomatoes, because Manhattan's bullshit.
That's weird. I didn't even know there was a tomato one.
Yes.
Gross.
Manhattan clam chowder.
Gross. That's
Never
disgusting.
order it. Yes, don't. Spaghetti and meatballs. Hands fucking down. Pie?
Yeah.
What kind?
In a cake.
Yeah.
The best kind.
Pie cake. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Do I have to make this food? I just pick 5 items? What the fuck would be the
Well, I mean, you'd probably prefer to make it.
I would, yes. I'm kind of ruined to a lot of shit because I'm pretty good at cooking.
Yeah, I had another question about that too. I'm sorry, this is going to take forever. Yeah. I need to know that you're 5 first. And then...
Oh, sorry. Ribs with my barbecue sauce. I make an amazing barbecue sauce with sherry, lots of booze.
Yeah.
And tarragon. So good. I'll share that recipe any day. Oh, yeah, fuck. Vegetarian. Too bad.
I put shit on other shit.
Okay, cool. I like that about you.
I'm good about sauces.
I put shit on shit, too.
I was going to say.
That's just a plumber. She takes shit out of shit.
And I think the last one for me would be a grilled cheese sandwich.
Yeah. Simple.
Or like pickles, bacon.
Not simple.
You can't be simple.
No, you can't. It's like, and it's got to be like, sorry everyone, but it's like white trash. Like it's got to be margarine, cheap fucking, not the Kraft singles, like the good Black Diamonds. Yeah. Come on, gotta dial it down. Yeah. And Wonder Bread.
Yeah. Yeah.
God alive. Yeah. Thank you. I'm drooling right now.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm good. That's my 5.
I get you.
I do grilled cheese for my kids all the time. I don't eat cheese, but I save all my bacon grease. It's in the freezer, and I put that on the pan to fry the bread for the grilled cheese.
Bougie as
I was gonna say that's too bougie. I was gonna say a good I was thinking about the different kinds of like breads you can use with it, or like better cheeses. But yeah, I'm all about just there's something that's comforting.
I fucked up. I missed an item.
What?
I have 6 things.
Yeah.
A Monte Cristo sandwich.
Oh, yeah.
I've heard you talk many Monte Cristos.
I love Monte Cristos because I eat them with raspberry jam.
Oh.
It's a thing.
Yeah.
You got to go to Disney. They do. Right?
And it's because they're smart.
With the raspberry drizzle on it and the powdered sugar.
I made one in a cube. I did a cube of Cristo, I called it.
Yeah.
And I took a chunk of sourdough. Totally wasted. I did eat the other bread, everybody. Just saying. But I cut it into a cube.
Yeah.
I fucking hollowed it out. Kept the bread plug, and I shoved it full of turkey, Swiss cheese, and pancetta.
Yeah.
Oh my god! And then I fried it like a fucking big old thing.
Like a cube.
Yeah, a cube. And then I was like, oh, when I made a raspberry compote, fuck off. Was that so good? Yeah, died.
See, I'm 100% a fruit and cheese person.
Me too.
Like I obviously don't have the meat,
cheddar.
But I'm all about like brie. Like I've made a sandwich
raspberry brie with jalapenos.
But like also like Saskatoon berry jam or combo or whatever with brie, and then like in a panini.
Okay.
Oh my god.
You're talking my language.
I do that.
We're cooking together. I can feel it.
Oh god.
Yeah.
I feel tingles.
Yes. I'll bring my cheesecake pan.
Oh my god. It's spring.
You're trying.
Yeah,
I like that
so
about you.
I'm willing to learn. I feel like I'm getting myself into somewhere. I'm like, yeah, and you just get to cook, and then all of a sudden there's gonna be there should be. It's like a movie where you like flash forward to me crying in my kitchen, where you're like, no, and I'm like, I'm trying.
Then it becomes a movie for Clay.
Yeah.
When the other female beats the other female with a rolling pin.
You're like, it's not a cheesecake. We've been through this.
I'm gonna spank you with this pen until you learn
What's
better.
What's the knock on the door? Maybe the stepdaughter's home. And it all comes full circle. Nothing reminds me of having sex for my first time like a woman crying. Let me tell you.
Just not your mom, right?
Yeah.
You mean our mom?
Sorry, right?
Our mom.
I was trying to leave her out of it.
Yeah. It's so funny. Like if we go back to like full circle, but we go back to like our inspiration for cooking. We're all like happy. Let's be honest; these are bullshit stories. Our inspiration for cooking. 100% is just like our mom with shit. And you're like, my taste buds have been deprived for so long.
You tasted one good thing, you knew what you were fucking missing, and you're like, I'm not missing anything else because of you.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? Stop holding me back, Mom.
Now I gotta taste everything.
No, my mom made this thing called beef paprika. I loved it. Could eat it every day.
Two
Great
ingredients,
recipe.
beef and paprika.
It's so good. I got that recipe. I made it. My fucking kids sucked it back.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it was good.
That's
good.
fair.
Yeah. No, it's the best thing that she's ever made, and I love it.
Yeah.
And
my mom
whenever
does
she comes
make
visit, it tastes better than stuff I make. It's the same recipe.
Yeah.
But hers tastes better.
My mom makes a good Sunday roast. You know, like a good old British Yorkshire pudding. I've never had anybody ever make a Yorkshire pudding as good as my mom. Though I'm a big fan of deep fried
Challenge
bread.
accepted.
Right? 100%. But I just love deep fried bread. Like in every culture there's deep fried.
Tell me about
like
it.
in English or like Yorkshire pudding, First Nations it's
Bannock,
right? Right? Like literally everything is just deep fried. Beignets, deep fried bread.
Yes.
It's just like make them sweet, make them savory.
Wait, can you do that in your air fryer?
Deep fried bread.
Yeah.
I can try. You can cook bread in my air fryer. I don't know if it would feel very. I don't like. So much of the deep fried bread is because it's oily. Like it's just the grease is in your hands.
Remember the cronuts?
Yes.
You guys are looking at me and I'm excited.
It was actually invented by Ansel Dominic or Dominic Ansel. I'm an asshole. Look at me go fucking his name up. He crossed a croissant with a donut. Called it a cronut.
Oh my god!
And it's incredibly difficult to make the dough. 3 days.
Oh my god!
But it's so fucking worth it.
Delicious.
So worth it.
Have you had this?
Yeah, I got a care package.
Oh my god!
I had to fight my daughter for lots of it. After we took the first bite of things, it was like we had to fight for the rest of it.
Yeah.
I was like, I want to learn how to do croissants. Everyone's making sourdough bread. This is the beginning of the pandemic.
Yeah.
Beginning of COVID. So I'm like, fuck it. Everyone's making sourdough. I'm going to learn how to make croissant.
Yeah.
Because I love them. And I did
a
good job. It turned out so good.
Yeah. I know how to make those. It's it's the layers.
I'm impressed.
Right? Well, you put it's the pastry
puff.
then
Yeah, you make an old puff pastry.
But it's you have to do like the butter, lard, whatever it is, but it's butter, and then you fold it, roll it, fold it,
That's
roll
right.
it, fold it, and it's just like literally hundreds of layers.
That's right.
Oh,
yeah.
I couldn't do it. I'm just more than happy eating it.
Yeah, I was gonna say it looks really, really different. I've seen people do it with like I can't remember, they put some type of blueberry situation in between as well, so it came out as like purple. This purple croissant, and I was like, I want to do it, but also I'm not talented.
It's a lot of moisture to add, though. Just that's a little. Science.
Yeah, I was gonna say
science is happening there right now.
I don't know how maybe they made it into the dough. Maybe. I was gonna say mix something into the dough, but it was like a blueberry thing, and I was like, I want to make purple croissant.
They make blueberry powder, freeze dried blueberry powder, and raspberry powder.
I was gonna say I actually did know that because I put freeze dried fruit powder into my cupcakes.
It's amazingly hard to keep the color of blueberries when you cook them. Just terrible.
Do you want to hear something weird about blueberries?
Yes.
Okay, so do you know what Hostess Pies are?
Yes.
Right? You know what Hostess Pie?
Absolutely. Yeah.
And they're not easy to find these days, right?
No.
So you might find the occasional apple one, cherry one.
They're most common.
Maybe
flavor.
the lemon one.
Yeah.
About 20 years ago, I was living in Abbotsford, and we used to drive down to the States all the time, and there was a Hostess outlet store where all the stuff that was ready to turn on its expiry date.
There's an expiry date on Hostess products?
Well,
it's suggested.
Yeah, I was going to say.
So you walk in, and there's tons of whatever kind you can think of.
Yeah.
They're donuts, they're pies, they're cupcakes, they're zingers, they're twingers, I don't know what they call them, Suzy Q's, King Dons, whatever they have. And I would always go to
that movie.
No, that's King Dong.
Oh, shit.
We've all seen it. I didn't want to admit to it, but anyway, whatever. I'm intrigued.
Yes.
And so I would go to the Hostess Pie section because they wouldn't only have like the cherry and the lemon and the apple. They would have the blackberry, the strawberry, the peach, the stuff that you can never find anywhere. And so I'd be buying all the peach ones, all the strawberry ones. And I remember being in Hawaii and I found a pineapple one. So pineapple Hostess Pie.
Fuck off.
Amazing, right?
Amazing.
Well, there's the pineapple plantation, the Dole plantations out there, right? So pineapple everywhere. And I remember talking to the lady at the Hostess store saying, hey, what's the rarest one? She's like, blueberry, you'll never find it. And I was like, they make a fucking blueberry Hostess Pie? Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Wow.
And she's like, no, they make a blueberry Hostess Pie. You'll never find it. I was like, why is that? She's like, well, the secret for the Hostess Pies, and not the lemon one because it's just curd, but all the fruit ones, it's like 70% apple and then 30% whatever the other fruit is because apple takes upon the flavor of all the other fruits.
Yeah, but saves the color.
And saves the cost because apples are cheap.
Yeah.
And I was like, so the blueberry one? She goes, apple can't absorb the blueberry flavor. So it's got to be just straight blueberries.
What?
So because they have to cost more money, they only do a limited batch every year, and you'll never find them. Like it's going to be impossible for you to find.
I do an apple blueberry pie, which actually you can't really taste much.
But maybe for like the Hostess, it's not enough to cover the cost, right?
For sure.
So I remember being on a road trip heading out to Mount Rushmore from Abbotsford. And I stopped at my car was running out of gas. Like, I should probably get it. The next stop's, like 600 kilometers away.
Yeah.
And I pulled in and I'm getting gas. And I go inside and I look over the Hostess section. Fucking blueberry Hostess Pies. Like 5 of them. So I bought 5. And then I asked the person, do you have any more of these? They're like, no, that's all we have. I was like, all right. So I ate one in the car and I was like, instantly erection. Amazing.
I believe it.
And I had to bring it back to one of the guys I worked with because he was into buying and eating weird shit like I am. So I had 4 left. I gave him 2 and I kept 2 and I put in my freezer, and like 6 months later I just devoured them.
Oh, were they still good?
Yeah, freezer. Right? It's all good. Never saw them again. Ever.
I feel for you.
Never.
Maybe I'll try to recreate a Hostess pie for you.
Oh my god. Do you know they're made with beef fat?
Oh,
if you read the ingredients, there's beef lard, whatever.
It's because lard's the shit.
Yeah.
Sorry, all these animal-loving people out there.
Hi.
Teapot.
Just doesn't even look me in the eye.
Yeah, right?
Just looks into the microphone. Sorry, everyone. Side eyes.
No lardy beef blueberry pie for you.
I drink my beef lard with a plastic straw, just saying.
Yeah.
Kill the animals, kill the environment. Plastic all the way, baby.
I feel like we're running out of time eventually here. But I have another question. At least one more. I don't know if you have any other questions.
I'm good, yeah.
Kind of when you were talking about your 5 favorite things. Because you said, like, would I cook them? And, like, of course I'd like to cook them and stuff like that. So my question is about restaurants then. Do you enjoy going out to restaurants?
I do. I love restaurants.
Yeah?
Yes.
I was going to say, you have no problem, like, other people cooking?
Nope, not at all.
And, like...
I'm a very open-minded individual. So, it's like... But I do get disappointed easily.
Yeah.
But I won't tell them.
I was going to say, do you
No, I'm not like that.
I didn't want to word it to be like, are you are you one of those people?
Yeah. No.
And you're like, I'm setting this back because the crisp on this one side.
Nah, I'm terrible. I'll eat it. I don't give a shit.
So you never use the line, do you know who I am?
I've maybe used this line a few times.
Yeah.
Or like, usually if it's like a really good restaurant, I'll be like, listen. This is me, Dora Cote, from MasterChef Canada.
Yeah.
And this is fucking delicious.
Yeah.
Stamp of approval.
That's awesome.
Good. But typically, like, I know shit I gotta stay away from. Like, it's hard for me to go out and eat ribs. If they're dry ribs, like, don't get me wrong. I love a McDouble. I will eat the shit out of anything from Wendy's.
Yeah.
A&W, I don't care. I've actually got very low expectations with low expectation food.
Yeah, absolutely.
But... am I going to order lasagna out? No. I won't order spaghetti meatballs? No. Because it's my favorite shit.
Yeah.
It's hard. I can't. Pie, I'm fucking completely ruined too.
Yeah.
I cannot go out and buy a pie. I cannot eat somebody else's pie. Unless I've tried it and it's good. Then I will eat. Like, I'll try it once. Like, don't get me wrong. I'll try it. But it's like, if I don't eat it twice, it's a fucking problem.
Yeah.
But I love it because some people do get really scared about like cooking for me because they're like, you're gonna be a big fat asshole.
I didn't want to give you my soup. I was like,
it was delicious.
But I was nervous about those fucking things. The only thing that I was like, I thought about baking, and I was like, no, right off the table, gone. I was like, should I bake some cupcake? Nope, it's gone out of my mind before I even entertain the thought.
But it sounds like you have lots of practice, and I feel that I've missed out.
Yeah, I will make you some.
Okay, cool.
Especially, I want to make some with booze.
Yeah,
that's now my new rule. But that's why I made you the wings. I was like, she's probably never has probably delved, into the vegetarian and vegan-y side of things. I was like, maybe I'll make some.
Oh yeah,
some vegetarian
I've done.
I was gonna say, now I know that you did.
Yeah. Just kidding, because those cauliflowers were fucking good.
Yeah,
I will give you that. Yep. I did, when initially you were saying what you're going to make, I did give it some prejudge, because I was like, fuck, what's she going to feed me? Nutritional yeast and some seitan? But I really liked it. It was just straight up fucking cauliflower with crunchy coating. Yeah, you had me at crunchy. Yeah. And it was delicious. So you did a great job. Okay. So then I like going out and try new shit. Yeah. Because it's like I don't think I know everything. I know everything.
Well, yeah. You know, we feel you.
Yeah, thanks. You know.
Welcome. you're our people.
Right? Cool. But I like to kind of, test the landscape, a culinary landscape, because if you don't try some, how am I going to fucking know? Yeah. And that's kind of the way I'm at it. Or usually if I try something, I'm like, I think I would try it like this. Like it usually will cause me inspiration. Yeah. I'm like, I like that, but I don't like this.
I think at the end of the day, as long as she doesn't call us a Dale.
Yeah. Fuck you, Dale.
Yeah.
And
so
you did.
Do you fucks with a buffet?
Do I what?
Do you fucks with a buffet?
Do I fucks with a buffet?
Yeah, you
buffet,
hit the
buffet.
You're like, I'm in.
Yeah,
I fucking love buffets.
I feel like that is so every time I go to a buffet, I'm like, oh, this is lowbrow. This is
it is though. It is. The best one is the all-you-can-eat Chinese buffet, because girl, I'm down. I'm like, chicken balls, more dough. I need the pink sweet sour sauce. Yeah. Like, if it looked natural, I don't want it. Yeah. That's not how I was raised. My mom couldn't cook. Yeah. So when that's what brings me back home. Yeah. When I'm like, does this look fake and I'm gonna like it? Yes. It was a deep fried? Yes. Okay.
If I see a prime rib on a buffet, I'm like, classy. Yeah. I'll take that. Chunk.
I'll take that.
With a little bit of fat stuff. And some of that au jus. The what? Give me the brown, liquidy, gravy, non-gravy shit. Okay.
Right. No, I fucking love buffets. Yeah. It's like one of the solid misses of like this whole quarantine shit. Yeah. I miss a fucking buffet.
Yeah. I keep trying to go to the Manos. It's a steakhouse in Edmonton. Brazilian. Right?
Pampas,
thank you.
Oh, you know how they changed?
What did they do?
So they just come out, because I just did Pampas.
Oh, okay, nice.
2 months ago. Oh my god. Fuck, did I hurt myself? And now I gotta bring my child, because then I'm like, son, I must tell you something. I'm so sorry. I've been eating meat for 4 fucking days. Just eating meat. So now, instead of them coming out with a skewer, the server will be like, okay, this is what we got, and they'll just bring you, and you're like, I want that, and they just bring you a plate of it.
But they don't have their salad bar area.
So the salad bar area is just got like feature wines in it, but they still offer all of it.
Oh, so you're just picking. Okay. So it's like a sit-down restaurant now instead of buffet.
Exactly.
But you get your $65 buffet meal.
Oh God, yeah. I'm so sorry you're a vegetarian, but oh my God.
I got introduced to it. A guy that I worked with said, we gotta go. So we're in Salt Lake City. He's like, they have this one here. It's amazing. We gotta go. And then the 3 of us went, and it was closed on Sunday because of Mormon stuff. Yeah. So we're like, all right, now what? Cheesecake Factory. Okay, cool. So we went there. And then I was in Seattle with him a couple years later, and so we went out to the Brazilian steakhouse. It was $95 Canadian.
Oh, yeah, I believe it.
In Seattle.
I think it's like, what, $50-$60 here?
Yeah. It was worth it. It was really, really good. Amazing. But then I went to the one in Salt Lake that we were supposed to go to, because I was out there a couple years after that, and I walked $12.95.
What?
$12.95 US for the exact same thing.
You're eating horse.
No, it's...
Was it good?
It was amazing.
Oh.
Yeah, like the garlic chicken. Just everything was
bacon
so good.
wrapped everything.
Yeah.
They'll come out with swords before. And
I've seen that. Oh, yeah. I'm good. Like, that's the thing. I'm totally fine with, like... there's been many a time in my life where I've been out for dinner and looked at people's food and been like, yeah. I see it. I get it.
I get it.
Like, I'm the first one to admit and be like, that looks amazing.
I just don't know what I would do without steak or bacon.
I get it.
Like, I watched this thing, My Octopus Teacher, and now I don't think I want to eat octopus anymore because, I feel for them. And they're real smart.
They're my favorite animal.
Cows ain't fucking smart.
Yeah.
Cows ain't smart.
That's true.
Pigs are, though. So I'm kind of tossed. But bacon. Fuck.
See,
sorry, pigs.
I get it. This is what I say all the time when people talk about, like, I could never do it because I like meat. I don't like meat. Like, I grew up I like chicken and fish. That's it.
Yeah.
But I'm the same way. So, like, I'm in that middle ground where then vegans come to me and they're like, you eat dairy and shit. They're like, why aren't you vegan? I'm like, cheese.
Yeah.
Cheese, man.
I couldn't give up cheese.
Right? So, like, just how you feel about steak and bacon, that's how I feel about fucking cheese.
Babe, I get it.
All the cheese in
you
my
did
mouth.
say pizza with just cheese is like your jam.
That's my comfort food. 100%,
I feel you.
100%.
Mac and cheese, straight up.
Mac and cheese.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm
like
getting
KD.
It's got to be KD.
It has to be
hands
KD.
down. There, although I'm trying something new. I have a friend down in the States who I play Call of Duty with. I just mailed her some Canadian chocolate bars and stuff.
Yeah.
She's mailing me the Cheetos brand. Like
KD,
there's 3. There's the jalapeno cheddar.
God, I love the Americans.
regular. Yeah, so she's mailing me all 3 of those.
Except for, I mean, we've gone down that Cheetos road in America, and it was not.
Yeah, but that was KFC Cheetos. That's different.
Literally, it just looked like the Cheetos mascot, the fucking tiger guy, just like came onto your burger. That like jelly Cheeto powder, it just fucking splooged on the top of your burger, and you fucking loved it.
I was looking at the burger.
You
and
ate that shit up,
basic bitch.
I'm sitting there eating what was it? It was like deep fried cheese. I think I was eating.
Ooh, they did a deep fried cheese.
Yeah, they don't have fries.
They do deep fried cheese curd.
They don't have fries at KFC in the States.
His eyes drooled.
Yeah. So I was eating that, and I'm like, you fucking take it, bitch. And he's just eating this goopy, cummy fucking Cheetos powder.
Escape it on
Take
my
it.
mustache.
Yeah.
And then I opened up a craft dinner, the macaroni salad, and had the Cheetos powder. Then I opened up the popcorn chicken and had Cheetos powder. I'm like, what are you doing here?
Can we say it's not Cheetos powder, it's literally goop.
Yeah,
it's like the powder mixed with the liquid. So that's what I mean by a splooge of it. It's like a jelly.
If it was like the powder from the bottom of the bag, like batter,
that's what I was thought.
That's what I thought too.
Yeah.
But it's a weird neon orange goo they drizzle over everything, and it doesn't taste good.
Sorry, this just popped in my head. I don't know if we ever talked about it on the podcast, but when we were in the States the last time, and we found the best Honey Bunches of Oats, I think it's Honey Bunches of Oats cereal. Chicken and waffles?
Yeah.
Yeah, we found chicken and waffles.
Made by Post, like a real cereal.
But it was like each piece, so it had like the regular, and then it had a drumstick.
Looks like cat food.
There's a waffle and a drumstick.
It looked like cat food.
How does it taste?
The waffle is maple.
The drumstick?
Awesome. Savory thyme.
Oh.
In like on the side
like
of it.
Stuffing.
Because I was like, can I eat this? Because it's chicken and waffles.
Yeah.
So we looked on the side, and it's like salt, pepper, savory thyme, stuff like that. And so we put in some milk and tried it. And then I said, if you don't like it, you should make a breading out of it for chicken.
I put it in my coffee grinder.
Yeah.
I turned it all to powder.
I bet you that'd be good.
I made homemade like chicken fingers for the kids with a maple syrup to dip it in.
That would be fucking good.
Perfect.
Yeah, perfect.
So I say it'd be amazing for that.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what I pictured the Cheetos being. Like you grind it up and turn it into a fucking batter.
No.
Like a dried.
You batter the chicken breast in it.
Yeah, that's what I would think too.
Yeah.
Nope, they made a gooey
way to wreck
sauce.
the integrity of Cheetos, KFC, America.
It was on the mashed potatoes. It was on the little popcorn chicken. It was on the macaroni salad. They just poured it on everything. It was like, this wasn't good on the one thing. I don't want to
just think about Chester Cheetah in the back. He's like, I got no more loads, kid. I got no more loads.
None left.
And then I'm thinking, like, is there a way that I can go back there and instead of putting on popcorn chicken, you just do it on my face?
They're like, no, you look like Trump.
Exactly. Or someone like, you look like Trump.
Yeah.
Whatever floats your boat.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I don't know. We were in some real interesting.
But I can bring I know my kid wants one of the Cheeto craft dinner thingies.
Yeah.
But other than that, I can bring the other ones.
That's amazing.
We can cook it up.
Amazing.
There's 3 different flavors, right?
I'd make a pie cake and celebrate.
Yeah. I was gonna say I'll make my boozy cupcakes.
Speaking
of, before we move on to the next group of food we're all going to bring each other, I've talked about my cauliflower wings at length. You guys didn't even talk about what you brought for everyone to try. You didn't even say anything.
Okay.
I made cookies.
Yeah.
Because I bake. I don't know if you got that.
But
I made oatmeal raisin cookies, and my secret ingredient in those is sherry.
Yeah.
Always. Tablespoon of vanilla, tablespoon of sherry, just a little bit more flour. Yeah. And then I made my ginger snaps, and then this time I put a little salted caramel in those bitches.
Yeah.
Because I'm addicted to salted caramel Crown. So Crown Royal, you looking for an endorsement? Dora Cote.
Yeah, MasterChef Canada.
Salted caramel Crown is a staple in my cupboard right now.
God, it's so good.
All my hot chocolates every time.
I was going to say, and I watched Clay eat 5 of your cookies back to back.
And the only reason I stopped is because somebody's like, hey, we need to record. I'm like, I eat these cookies and shit.
I was saving you from the diabetes.
Ain't nothing wrong with a little bit of diabetes.
And by the third cookie, you stopped chewing. You know, all I heard was inhale, and I got concerned. All right,
you should be.
All that sugar just melts.
Yeah,
it's okay.
Yeah, I poop 4 times a day. Like my metabolism. I've gone 3 times during this recording. I left the table. I didn't do it here.
I was going to say we're seamless at our editing. We just pause it. We pause everything. We wait for Clay to take a dump.
Yeah, I just take the mic in there and then I mute it every time I squirt.
He's gotten really good at it.
Practice.
I can tell.
Yeah.
Well, I FaceTime my mom when I'm taking a dump because I think it's hilarious.
There you go.
Wait, why am I looking at the ceiling? Well, if I point the camera towards me, oh my God, are you going to the bathroom? It's like, yeah. Why are you talking to me? He's like, you called me and I feel really bad if I say decline the phone call.
Yeah.
So, oh my God, just hurry up. I was like, do you want to hear? No. I was like, all right, can you call me back? I'm almost done.
Yeah.
Terrible.
What did you bring?
I brought homemade German potato soup.
It was so goddamn good.
I had mine a few days ago, but you made me a vegetarian version, which, if anyone goes through the effort of making me a vegetarian version of anything, sweethearts.
Yes.
Amazing. Nobody needs to do that for me. I like from day one, I went over to my friend's house when I was a teenager, and they're like, stay for dinner. I'm like, I'm a vegetarian. And then their parents are always like, I'm so sorry, we have this and this. I'm like, give me a fucking piece of bread and a carrot. I'll be fine.
Yeah.
I do not feel bad for me making stupid decisions in my life. Do not feel bad. I am at fault. I made my bed.
Yeah,
I lie in
I'm
it.
accountable for my actions.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
I look at everyone else's food and I'm like, looks fucking good. Looks good, but I made my bed.
That's right.
That's why I appreciate it. It was really good.
No, German potato soup for vegetarian. I just switched out the chicken stock, used veggie stock. I got rid of the bacon and the European wieners, and I put in some Beyond Meat sausage.
Yeah.
So yours would have been spicier than ours.
It was very spicy.
Well, that's a sausage, right?
Yeah.
It's not like, there's nothing spicy about the soup, but the sausage
was... sausage, yeah.
It is.
Yeah, mine was very spicy. I had the nose sweats going on.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
You get the beads on the.
Well, I didn't know how much was going to be for you, so
pepper.
I got like 4 ounces of the sausage.
Yeah.
It was probably too much for the amount of soup you got.
It was delicious.
Whatever.
So, but
Again, I literally, that was my comfort food. I had a hard night, and it was just like fucking your soup and like some cheesy bread, because pizza
and bread.
Yeah,
with soup?
cheese and
Come on.
pizza.
Yeah.
And then I got some wine, and I went and got a Blizzard.
Oh,
we got Smarties Blizzard. I lived the dream.
Yeah,
I lived
you were.
The dream.
Yeah, you
Popped
did.
on the Mandalorian. It was amazing.
I'm not watching it until next week because that's the last episode, so I'm
Yeah.
going to watch them all over the
Or
weekend.
you're
I'm
going to binge her up?
Yeah, I love it.
I watch it every week, but I'm watching the
I
one
haven't
from the
touched any of
weekend.
it yet.
It's
good.
amazing. I couldn't. The first episode came out. Everybody's talking about it. I waited till the whole first season was out, and 2 days later it was done. I couldn't stop.
Yeah,
it was so
amazing.
good.
Anyway, before we're going to dive into some other stuff. We talked about food. We can, if anyone's interested in some of the food that we have created or talked about, and we can,
I'm gonna throw up a recipe for the German potato soup.
I've got the recipes for my cookies.
Because I want to fucking make them.
Yeah, babe.
Air fryer necessity for the cauliflower bites. Yeah.
I've made the cauliflower bites in the oven as well as deep fried them.
Okay.
The only difference I can put the differences, but the only difference with the oven is you have to pre-bake your panko before you crumb it. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It won't brown in the oven.
Oh, before the cauliflower turns to
you need to pre-brown it. So I just throw it on a pan. I mix everything up, throw it on a pan.
You'll learn something. You know why? Water.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that a bitch?
Yeah. So I just brown the panko and then do your regular breading, and then it's already cooked when it goes on.
I like
and
that.
Then you bake it, and it's good.
I might have to buy an air fryer now because of you. Just saying.
Just come here.
I will.
I was going to say you're welcome.
Think about it.
Whenever you want.
Air fryer usage for turkey kind of chickens.
I think that was a racist slur that you just said. I'm not sure, but turducken or pie cakin?
There we go. I thought it was some sort
turkey
of
coon. What did you just fucking say?
I'm really trying to stray away from anything racist or sexual deviant.
But
whatever.
I've seen enough TikToks too, where it's just air fryer TikTok, where they're like, "What happens if I put this in the air fryer?" So if you want to bake anything at all, anything, and then we could all get together and just say, "What happens when we put it in the air fryer?" And then
down.
We can record our reactions
down,
to make it a thing. But also, I just want to know what happens when we put anything in the air fryer.
I feel I need to make you pie cakin.
Absolutely.
I feel like I'll make
I'll make cupcakes with booze in them. I'll try. I'll do my best.
I'm going to make an OnlyFans page. And you guys will have the password to get in. Okay, cool. Don't have to pay for anything.
Sweet, thanks. So much.
I'll lick a pie for you.
I was going to say, are you going to lick the inside of the pie?
I was going to do that loaf of bread thing.
Yeah, I think you should do it off.
I'm so Googling that. Oh my God.
I was going to say, you can find it easily.
Oh my God.
Thank you guys.
I'm going to grab a loaf of bread. I'm going to squish it all into a ball and then slowly just eat it.
I used to do that when I was a kid. I used to rip up pieces of bread and turn it into a hard cube and then eat it.
I've done that with cheese.
Yeah. Oh, of course. You just sit there and play with it.
Yeah.
Anyways, it's been a time. Thank you so much, Dora.
Hey, thank you for having me.
This was the most fun ever. You're welcome anytime. You are...
Every time.
I was going to say every time. You are a know-it-all.
Yeah.
You are the same as us.
Yes.
We know it all.
Yeah, I do.
Answers for absolutely everything. And if we're not right, we're still right.
That's right.
And speaking of answers...
Are we gonna do a rapid fire?
Yeah, we got 5 questions from people.
Okay.
And it's
rapid fire.
Food and Dora related.
Oh right, oh my God.
Okay, we're gonna go back and forth. All right, would you recommend starting your own restaurant if you have very little experience?
No.
Good.
All right.
Yeah, no.
I said it's rapid fire. Let's go.
Have you ever licked peanut butter off of a man's penis?
Mom, plug your ears.
I said, I plead the 5th.
I plead the 5th if I was an American. Yes, I have.
Yep.
Crunchy or smooth?
That's a personal question.
Yeah, that's too far, Clay. Fuck, back off.
Easy.
Easy.
I'm sorry.
What's the worst thing that you remember cooking?
Fuck. Beef cheek fucking stew on TV.
The vomit meal.
Barf meal. Yeah.
Yes.
Nothing like having a chef call your shit barf. Just saying.
Yeah.
Has the fame for MasterChef changed anything in your life?
I have a lot of strange people come up and say, "I've seen you on TV.
You want to be in my podcast?"
Yeah.
Those people are fucked.
Yeah, my life's changed. I don't know if it's for the better, but yeah. Definitely.
I don't want to read this question. Well, why did you write this? Who wrote this?
Oh no, that's from
Sarah.
That's from Sarah.
Okay, would you rather drink a gallon of your dad's semen or your mom's period blood?
I'm not even kidding you.
I'm Sarah. You're fucked up. Just gonna say that, and I'm gonna pick mom's period blood because she's like had a hysterectomy, so she don't got it.
That's fair.
Oh, Clay. Mm-hmm. Would you rather drink a gallon of your dad's cum or a liter of your mom's period blood?
I know the answer.
I don't know my dad.
Yeah. I was gonna say, I know.
Mom's up again.
I thought he would gaze off and do this and go, Daddy? Yeah. I know you too well.
Daddy?
I know you too well. So, I guess before we go, is there any place that our listeners can find you online?
Instagram, Facebook.
What's the tag?
Oh, Dora the Destroyer.
Amazing.
Because I was here before that other bitch. Just saying.
That child.
Fuck her. I was here first, man.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. Well, thank you so much for coming on.
Thanks a lot for stopping by.
That was awesome. I had a great time. Thank you.
Thanks for the cookies.
Thanks for all the weird questions.
Yeah.
Well, some of them aren't ours.
And Sarah, you're fucking weird.
And
but we love you.
But yes,
if there's anything we take out of this, it's been, this long period of time connecting with one another. I think there's one main theme. Fuck Dale.
Fuck Dale.
Fuck Dale.
Thanks, everyone.
Peace out.
See you next week.